Another thing you've been involved in recently is the future development strategy for Napier and Hastings. Now, your council had one area that they weren't keen on, which was Havelock North, so you didn't agree to that. Napier agreed to everything. Regional Council had an issue with Riverbend. So how does this work now? Are all councils liable for anything? Because this is all about flooding and that, or you're only liable for your areas. So is there a possibility that if something does happen in Riverbend, if it goes through and it's included and something happens in Riverbend, will Hastings ratepayers be liable for that as a collective, or is that just Napier's problem?
This is a strategy that's required by the government to have international policy that is required for us to do for a 30-year supply of housing. And so we have done it across Hastings and Napier. I'd like to see a regional spatial plan done in the future, as we know that people like to live in Central Hawke's Bay and work and travel to Hastings and Napier to work. So further, we need to go further about where people will live in the future. Napier doesn't have any more land available, and so the consultants and the staff of Napier were very much involved with putting forward across Hastings and Napier where they considered the best place for future development look like. In terms of whether or not you can satisfy the policy of safely being able to deal with stormwater, that all comes through the the Resource Management Act, and that has to be, it's a long way to go, and this is just a start. What we've had so far is 12 developers come forward with their submissions. They've got till the 23rd of December. That's a lot, already at this, and we only opened it up last week. So people are expressing their views on whether we've got this right or not, and ultimately the councils will decide. But the regional council has another role to play, and that is under the consenting, and whether where these sites will be consented. There's a big process to go through for that. They've got to meet many requirements of many acts before development can happen. So
once again, would you be liable for Riverbend? Would Hastings ratepayers be liable for Riverbend, or
no?
Would you
No.
Okay, all right. No. So it will be just for areas within your council, not other councils. Yes, it's not a collective.
So the developer, submits to the regional council with their plans if they wish to develop any areas in Napier, and they are they go through the Resource Management Act to allow proper solutions to stormwater, which is flooding and so forth.